Welcome back everybody to some more FTL Advanced Edition with me, Daniel. Put the webcam back on. Not sure if this is something people prefer or not. Let me know in the comments. Face good, face bad, face ugly. I mean, I already know that bit's true. But in terms of, does it make it more pleasurable to see a face? I don't really know. Yeah, let me know either way. Anyway, last episode, we unlocked another ship. I think it's a ship that also is kind of stinky. Looking at it at a glance. The stealth ship C, the Simo H. Start with reasonable crew. We have a human, a slug, and a rockman. I mean, that's fine. Not going to complain too much about that. But we start with some pretty underwhelming issues. Well, the issues may overwhelm us, but it's an underwhelming ship. Mini-beam's fine. Actually, perfectly fine with a mini-beam. We have a slightly weird customized charge laser. So normally this takes 2 power, but we only have to use 1 for it. It's essentially dual lasers that are slightly slower to charge, but you can charge just to 1 and 5 if you want to instead. So it's a bit more flexible than a dual laser, but at the cost of being a little bit slower. I think it's only 1 second slower, essentially. We start with drone control, and we have a shield overcharger, which I would absolutely normally never, ever use. But at least this one only takes 2 power. So if shield overchargers normally cost 2 power, I probably still wouldn't use it, but I'd be more inclined. But yeah, we have a shield overcharger because, again, we don't have shields, we're a stealth ship. We also have an anti-combat drone, which I imagine will be getting put in the bin very, very quickly. I don't see us utilizing this at all. I might be wrong, but I don't see any use for that in our circumstances. If this was a defense drone, sure. Like, I could see us shooting missiles being very helpful, but the anti-combat drone? Don't see it happening. Cool looking ship. I mean, we'll definitely give it that much. Hide the rooms for a second. It looks cool. I imagine we're going to see it blown up many a time. We'll see how we go. Let's begin. We're going to go on normal difficulty because failure's fun, right? we like losing. Where do we want our dudes? I think, honestly, like this is perfectly fine. We do have a cloning bay rather than a med bay because this is a Type C ship. I think having the Rockman in engine makes the most sense. Where are our vents on this ship? By the front and right in the middle. Actually, we do have quite a few ways of venting people out, and probably ourselves, let's be honest. I imagine we're going to be, yeah, killing ourselves on the regular. In terms of power, we'd need at least 2 then for weapons. We'd have 2 spare, 3 if you took the cloning bay down. Got to be super careful with cloning bay, because if the cloning bay goes down, we're just not going to be able to repair it in time. Nearby sun. No thank you. Let's immediately not do that. That sounds terrible. Sure, we'll attack you. What do you have? Standard set from the get-go? You do have a heavy laser, which is pretty rude. So we're probably going to turn our shield overcharger on from the get-go, huh? Well, let's see how this feels. Our mini-beam takes so long to charge, relatively speaking, that we might as well charge to 2 full bars regardless. We do get our shield up before... I was going to say, before we get hit by the laser, so that's nice. Not so nice when you then get clubbed straight in your piloting, but what are you going to do? So we want to have you fire on shields, please. I was going to say, if you miss both, I was going to be incredibly unhappy. We can't reach weapons and shields at the same time with this mini-beam, so I think the decision right now is to attach shields. We'll have charge laser just auto-fire on weapons, and then we can always reassess from there. Maybe we won't, in fact. Maybe don't auto-fire, because they got their shields back on pretty quickly. So we're going to get hit by something else here. In a room that's got nothing in it, at least, but No, we're not accepting surrender. Absolutely not. Now we'll take out your weapons because I'd rather not take another hit, although we might well anyway. We shouldn't. Our overcharger should, yeah, just about get online on time. That was close. And now we can shoot you. Okay. I think that's going to be a sign of things to come, that we're just not going to do any combat without taking damage. I just don't see any situation where we wouldn't. I've used shield overcharges so little. I imagine as we move into the next sector, we're not going to have this shield, right? I would imagine that's the case. Yeah, otherwise you could just sit there and stack forever, because yeah, your drone turns off, so that makes sense. We do have a rock crew member, so let's get the whopping 9 scrap out of there. Oh, don't spend it all at once. Store's too early. Can't do anything with it. Clearly priority number 1, get shields. You have a super shield, so I'm gonna say thanks for the bribe. Asteroid field, absolutely awful. So we go, what, around the top? So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. That's terrible. Okay, no, we'll go around this other way because there's more beacons to jump to. Sure. Okay. I mean, it's right next door, so I'm not gonna say no. Yes, please take 25 scrap. We don't need all those drone parts. We're only going to be using 1 drone clearly at a time here. We could have kept them, but no. Priority, get scrap for shields. You don't have any shields, so we can totally auto-fire you. Can we reach those 3 booms? It's going to be really close. Yeah. Go mini beam. You can do it. We probably still want to turn our shield overcharger on, though. We just want it to be up before the mini beam hits. Please? Thank you. Yeah, the mini beam can't do anything to that super shield. And it's down anyway, so we're good. Turns out we didn't need the shield overcharger, but not a risk worth taking. Wow, 8 scrap. Oh boy. We mean we got a map too, but who cares? We can't sell the map for scrap, but that's what we care about. Okay. Oh, it was pirates. Darn those crafty devils. You have a drone as well, a defense drone, so we don't care. Well, you only have 1 weapon. So theoretically, if we can get our shields up, please, Mr. Overcharger, they can't do any damage to us. Maybe. Hopefully. I feel... Does the actual charge laser, when it's firing the laser, is that slower than normal lasers? It feels slower. It might not be. It could just be in my stupid head. But it feels slower. Can we get 4 rooms? Surely we can get 4 rooms. Come on, mini beam. I believe in you. Come on. No, I guess not. Well, that's fine. Clearly I'm going to hit shields and weapons. And we can have you on auto fire at this point. That's fine. It's not as if charging the charge laser at half power makes it less efficient. It's the exact same. And there's no way on this earth they're going to run away. So, sayonara, amigo friends. Hopefully the audio in this sounds fine too. I've been playing around with the audio settings for an embarrassingly long length of time. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4... No, they would catch us before then. I don't have enough for... I don't remember how much the anti-combat drone sells for. I don't think it's enough. I don't think so. Watch it be sold for like 30 and I'm just being a big unfortunate person. Yeah, get that on, please. Oh my word, flat cannon. That's like the worst thing we could possibly see. I can't think of a weapon system that we have a bigger problem with than the flak cannon. Because he's going to get 3 shots on us, and we can at least fire this now. Maybe we'll get lucky and there was a fire in there. I doubt it. Oh, well, we had a fire. There was a fire, but not where we need to be. I guess we should repair our oxygen too while we have a moment. I mean, we might as well get more dodge if our drone is going to be offline. Probably should have put our slug in the oxygen and the rock in the place with the fire, but Rockman's so slow. We don't have time. Just keep hitting them. No, we're not going to accept surrender. We'll take one, well, I was going to say 2 more hull damage, I guess, and hope we get a proper reward. You should probably just get vented out at this point. We'll go repair the oxygen and let the fire get burnt out, I think. Just in case it catches other rooms, let's do that. I know the Rockman can take the fire out, but the slug cannot, so we'll give it a few count. Why, Shing, you're on 46 hit points. I'm not going to have you get roasted by the by the outdoors. You're going to get enough health, I think it's fine. Rockman plus Cloning Center I don't think is a particularly good combo, because the amount of health you get back on the jump is linear, but when you have more health, it's relatively less. So, not fantastic. Give it about 3 weeks, but he'll get back. There you go. 110 scrap. So if we did that, we'd have... Oh, we can't dive with this ship. That would be absolute suicide. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be like a shot behind this guy. No, we'll attack you. What do you have? Stuff that will hurt me, but no more than anything else. Get the shield overcharge up immediately. And then you're going to auto-fire on weapons, and you're going to auto-fire on 3 rooms. There you go. So at least this is nice and easy. Shame we couldn't get our Sector 1 shields, though. That's a shame. Real shame. Oh, take a sip of my invisible drink there, I guess. Weird how the background effect went there. Well, we investigated the station, but it didn't have a store on it. Oh well. Yeah, we're clearly going to have to go to the exit. If we had cloaking, which you may have noticed that this stealth ship doesn't have, it does not have cloaking, we could have done the dive, but no. Aftermath debris, sure. Okay, well, we made a lucky decision there, I was going to say. I'd like to say that was wise, but it was not. Do we want an uncharted nebula or a rock-controlled area? I think both are terrible, but we're going to go for a rock control, because at least we can see what's ahead of us. Yeah, don't invest in anything yet. We need to look for a store. That is not a store, that's an asteroid field. Kind of the opposite on the level of priority for us. That's a toilet. Curious sight greets you, a disabled rock freighter. Okay, well, that's fine. You would think if they were both fighting that the ship we would deal with would have less health. They're going to board us too. Okay. Boarding. Annoying when you have a cloning bay, because you can't just hide in a med bay and have them just get roasted. But we do know they're probably just going to bring 1 mantis over. Not that big a deal. Get our shield overcharger on. Are they not even going to turn their weapon system on? Well, that's interesting. We only have level 1 doors, so we can't box them anywhere. So, well, yeah, we'll just go over to the weapons together, I guess. If the slug passes away during this event, not a big deal. Genuinely, it'd probably be beneficial for them to pass. Yes, they lose some skills when they die and they come back through a cloning center, but at least they come back at full health. And we can, yeah, auto-fire in this case. They do have a cloning bay of their own. So our priority, I think, is to hit the cloning bay and then the weapons. And then just keep auto-firing on the shields, because that should keep the NG busy. Oh, the mantis died. Okay, well, that's fine too, I guess. Yeah, they are absolutely toast. Had I known they weren't going to turn their weapons on, we could have saved some money, but... Well, drone part. It's all money, essentially. 41 health, it's probably fine. Distress beacon, not what... Oh, especially not when it goes to the own... Why can't you reach? Do I want to go distress and back? No, not really. We're still looking for a store. And we found nothing. There's a store. Shields are the top priority. If we can't get it, then go for cloaking. Survey says... Oh, well, technically both of them are in the store. Yeah, this anti-combat drone only sells for 17 scrap, so we were right. I so want to go for cloaking, but it's way too risky, isn't it? Although, the combination of cloaking and the suit, the shield... No, we should probably be boring and get regular shields. Tempted, though. Not sure if that's the right decision. We don't need anything right now. Do I want to buy the defense drone while I'm here? Because if we're going to have level 1 shields, this might be genuinely far more useful. I think we do. And then we're probably going to end up doing this the other way around, where we have the defense drone do the actual work. Our main problem at this point is going to be that we don't have enough energy to do anything, so we're going to have to get reactor power next up. Hopefully this combat will be adequate for that and not too scary. Rock ship with purely lasers. We don't need the defense drone in this case, but the overcharger one would probably be quite useful. But the only way I'd be able to do that is if I turned our engines off. It puts us at 0% dodge. But it's probably... I think this is one that fires multiple times, isn't it? I don't remember. This is what happens when you don't play FTL often enough. I think that fires twice. So they're essentially 3 lasers. And if we have no dodge, I guess we'll be toggling a little bit of dodge on and turning our oxygen off when they plan to attack. Yeah, it is charging, so it's going to fire at us multiple times. I just don't remember if that's a burst laser Mark 1 or Mark 2. I don't remember. Well, it's hopefully not going to matter too much. At least the heavy laser fired first, with its double damage. Okay, at least one of them. I was going to say, if they both missed, I was going to be very unhappy. Okay, one of them missed. That's all we needed. Turn your oxygen back on so you don't suffocate to death, please. They did resist taking damage, but it's fine. We do have to keep a little bit of a close on. Don't auto-fire yet. Now you should be able to. Yeah, because the mini-beam's going to have a chance to get in. Okay. Now you can keep auto-firing. Oh, maybe not. They did repair that just about in time. Yeah, so let's not, again, let's not have you auto-fire quite yet. Or, there we go. There we are. So, we have to do a little bit more microing than I would like, considering how bad at microing I am, but we didn't take any hull damage that I'm aware of, so that's what matters. We do have to turn our engines back on, though, so I guess we will turn you off. Get the engines back on. Wonder how close we're going to have to keep an eye on our drone part numbers. Oh, another store. And bloomintastic. And hopefully this is not just a load of empty nothing. Could be. Let's hope not. Oh, I don't remember if this is random or not. Well... that sucks. Luckily, we have a clone. Hooray for the clone bay! Doing something genuinely useful. We took a load of damage, But at least our slug is back. And that sounds like a breach, so we should probably repair that super quickly. Whenever you're ready there, Mr. Rockman. No rush or anything. Oh, I guess it's Mrs. Rockman, because it's Rebecca the Rockman. Although, we can't assume, especially in space. Well, the event clearly was bad, but we could have had a heck of a lot worse, I guess. Maybe the store's not quite as stupid an idea as I thought. We might jump there and do some whole repair afterwards. We'll see. Oh, intruders on board. Where are you? Oh, in the piloting bay. Neat. Okay. Well, we'll take the slug over there to go help the human, because the human will certainly lose by itself. What else is going on for you? Mini beam and a laser, so the overcharger is going to be pretty useful again. Funny, we mocked it and said we probably wouldn't use it, and... yeah. As soon as I thought we had a drone that's better, it hasn't been useful for us whatsoever. But yeah, theoretically, they shouldn't be able to damage us with this combination. We can hit those 4 rooms, interestingly enough, but... we'll attack the weapons anyway, just to annoy them. You hear that noise, you panic, but in this case it's fine. Lauren's only going to have 11 hit points. It might be worth doing the suicide death for you, but I might not because I want you to get leveled up in your piloting, so maybe you're going to get lucky today. 19 scraps, fine. Turn that back off. Get my engines back on. Do we want to go to the store? We're not that damaged, really. It was more annoying than genuinely terrible. So maybe do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead? Yeah, I think that's fine. Probably should have moved our crew member back to where they should have been. Yeah, that's a great deal for us. Get back, please. 42 scrap. We're going to get 1 more bar of power, so I don't have to micro to quite the same degree, because we've all seen how good I am at that. Or not. I still don't want asteroid fields, do I? I still think that's a bad idea. I know the opponent would have to deal with it too, but we're in no better shape than anybody else. Yet again, it's another shield overcharger moment. Oh, we mocked it so much, and yet, genuinely, it's been quite useful. Weird how it goes. I'm not getting bored, at least, on this occasion. And we can definitely slap... Surely we can get 4 rooms this time. Maybe it's these 4 instead. Come on, I know the mini beam is, well, mini, but... There we go. I knew we could do it. We did it! It's a rock ship, so it's probably going to, on average, it's going to resist one of those 4 hits anyway. Oh, there's a fire in the piloting room. That's unfortunate for them. I think they might be sayonara immediately. Yeah, they didn't resist any attacks. That's a shame. Maybe we're doing okay this sector because we have a ship that's kind of the same paint scheme-ish as the other rock ships. Maybe they think they're one of us. Or we're one of them, I guess, would make more sense, wouldn't it? You had one job, and you got your own joke wrong. Ah, dear. Yeah, so it'll be... Well, we could probably do 1, 2, 3? Yeah, might as well. Not going to have a chance to go back to that shop, so we might as well make something out of something. Ooh, we have a blue event for our slug crew. Yeah, let's check for life forms and keep a lookout for ships. And get 28 scrap. Not going to complain with that. And we're going to have combat with another rock ship. And you have... Okay, so this is the time we want to use the defense drone. Your moment has finally arrived. We can get the 4 rooms again, I'm sure, if we're nuanced about this. There we go. Oh wait, did we miss both? Don't even bother then. Okay, there we go. We didn't miss both. We were just too quick. There you go. Yeah, so normally I rag on how much I don't like dealing with stupid, very, very stupid cloning bays, but at least we've seen already this episode there are some perks to them. Some of the events that would kill you outright aren't going to kill you outright. I think some of them still do, though, so it's not a complete, but you know, get out of jail free, or have death free, I guess. But yeah, still nice. Are we going to go 2 for 2 on investigating the battlefield? Sure. Nothing happened. It's okay. Well, we're going to a Mantis world. I don't want to go to a Mantis homeworld, though. I think we'll just go regular Mantis control, because that way we don't have to go straight to a nebula. We're probably still going to have to go to something that's poopy. Maybe it'll be lucky if it's just something like a rebel sector or a pirate sector. Nothing too bad, generally. We'll see. We do have to come to terms with the fact that we're probably going to run into some ships soon with level 2 shields, and most of the time, we can't do anything to them. So, getting even just another rubbish laser weapon, probably not a bad idea. Also, you can tell immediately, this sector's all kinds of problems. There's one beacon at the end that kind of keeps the top and bottom half together? What's that all about? Yeah, because that's a dead end. So you'd either have to rush across and backtrack, or go down? Huh. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the top, 1 in the middle, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 before getting over the exit. Which is also not that easy to get to. This sector sucks. Like, this layout is bleh. It's terrible. So we're clearly going to have to go down. Otherwise we're not going to get to the beacon in, like, the exit beacon in time. Good start. Nothing burger. I don't want to deal with a pulsar. Oh, this is stinky. We're going to have to, though, aren't we? Yeah, what an awful layout. Truly terrible. At least I don't have two layers. Yes, that's what I meant to say. 2 layers of shields. Words are hard. You can fire at me and hurt my feelings regardless, and you have a drone. This is horrible. This guy can genuinely do some fairly significant damage to us. I think that was a boarding drone we just shot down too. What on earth are we meant to do here? Turn the oxygen off and try and dodge, I think is what we do here. The pulsar could wreck us something fierce as well, but it could also wreck them something fierce. So, we can dream. Do we want to take off their drone or their shield is the priority? Although we could do both, but we could do shield and weapons, or we could do drone and shields. Or we could do weapons and drones, but I don't see that being the play. I think this is the play. What are you pulsing? You took off my shields and my weapons. Cool. Okay, well I guess we can turn our oxygen back on while we wait. But yeah, we are a sitting duck with their drone. What on earth are we meant to do about that? Can we please... Because yeah, it's not even like we can turn our... It's a beam drone, we can't dodge it. Okay. Please get back online. And we're just going to have you auto-fire for right now on shields. Because I need something back on. Doors being down is not that big a deal. Thank goodness the shields are back up. Don't knock them down again! Terrible. Okay, so their drones at least are down. And so that shows that their weapons are back up. But that means they would have to have charged their weapon again. I'm just trying to think what makes the most sense to turn back on, the mini beam or the shield overcharger. The shield overcharger would only block one hit, so I think the mini beam's the way to go. And clearly we're just going to have to do damage. To the point where I'm tempted. I was tempted to attack the weapons, but I still think that's not a good idea. We need to keep attacking the shields so they can't ever get them back online. Please don't. Okay, done. What a terrible location. What an awful combat that was. But we're safe-ish now. We do definitely need to spend some scrap on repairing, though. That is quite apparent at this point. And if you could stop turning off things I need to leave, Mr. Pulsar, that would be just swell. Get back to your building, please. Okay, let's get out of here. Wow. Regretters. Very much regretters. You have a portal, but I think we're gonna try and deal with you. Probably would help if we turned our shield back on, though, eh? Probably would help. Let's do that. You have 2 layers of shields. Okay. I didn't think the first ship that would board us would be the one with level 2 shields, but you do you. Where are you coming in? Random room. You're probably going to go to piloting then. Yeah. Please go wreck his face. That would be very nice of you. Let's see. Can we hit both weapons? No, we cannot, so our mini beam can't fire. Not helpful. We're going to leave our slug in the piloting area because I'm sure what's going to happen is that Mantis is going to come back. And I don't want him wrecking our nice things in the piloting room if it can be avoided. Oh, turn auto fire off. What are you doing? You want to bring the NG into that? Okay. Sure, we can deal with that. Why on earth would you board your NG? That's fine, actually. Ion stunning the NG that is attacking us is absolutely A-okay. Can we hit both shields this time? Yes. Thank goodness. What do we want to attack? Well, we're going to have to attack shields, and unfortunately that means our hands tied. Do that, please. So we're not really taking damage, but we're also not really accomplishing anything. I'm tempted to even go after their teleporter in this situation. I think we will do that. Because yeah, now they can't heal, which means they're going to be far less inclined to come back to attack us. In theory. There we go. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Yes, our pilot is having a struggle. Ooh. I don't think we'll ever use that Hermes missile launcher, but... yeah, we physically can't even afford to run it right now, but that would be a way of using up our 16 missiles. That would also bypass the problem temporarily with having the level 2 shields up and we can't do anything with it. Interesting. I'll think about it. Really? Asteroid field? Really? Okay, well that changes my mind a little bit. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. And then we're going to turn on a level 2 shields, and we now have a third power bar in weapons in case we need to use the Hermes missile. In the asteroid field, we may have to. We'll see. Was tempted to wreck Lauren, but again, piloting's important. You have lots of things I don't like. Like, a big laser weapon, a regular laser weapon, and a drone with lasers too. I think the defense drone can shoot down asteroids, right? I'm trying to think, is that... I suspect that's still more useful than having the shield overcharger here. So we'll put it on. I may just be a 100% wrong. I mean, that does happen. This guy only has one layer of shields, though, so this is not a Hermes moment. Wait, they have 2 drones? Are you kidding me? Oh, what is that all about? 2 drones. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. As soon as we see, please have the asteroid. Okay, I was gonna say, please have the asteroid knock their shields down, but clearly that's not allowed to happen. It's only allowed to happen to us. We're just gonna have to vent that out, aren't we? Vent that out. Please fire. Oh my word, both of them missed. Are we going to go down because of gigantic amounts of poor luck they're missing? What on earth are we meant to do here? Clone Bay is down, so I can't just yeet the crew. We have 1 layer of shields up. The second one would be repaired soon. Our engines are completely down, so we have no dodge. But we also can't close that door anymore. So I think you have to go in and repair the cloning bay before you just suffocate to death. And then you're going to have to auto-fire on that shield, because as soon as we see it fire... This needs to be time to go. We have no dodge anyway, so you might as well go help. Okay. Asteroid. These 2 rooms need damaging, like, immediately. Oh, and we're done. Well, we paused, we tried, we failed. I think we just got kind of more unlucky by that horrible layout of that sector. I think we were doing okay, in fact. We'll try it again. I think we weren't doing too badly. You'll have to let me know in the comments. Was that caused by pepcac? You know, problem exists between keyboard and chair? Or was that caused by something else? Honestly, I think we did mostly the right thing there. I think that was just a case of getting bad. Oh, cool. Store right at the get-go. That's really helpful. At least there's lots of combat immediately. Yeah, I think we just got unlucky there. Okay, what do you have? What? Drone immediately. I mean, cool. You do you, I guess. It's not a combat drone that's going to come wreck us, so yeah, shield overcharger drone is definitely the way to go. We have a spare power. I guess we can put that back into engines. Yeah, this is going to suck. This is like the worst type of combat we could possibly have gotten from the get-go. They have a bomb, a laser that can fire multiple times, and a drone that fires lasers against us when we don't... Like, could we have asked for a worse combo off the get-go? Probably not. This might be the quickest restart ever. Oh, dear. Where's that bomb? I don't even see it, so hopefully it just missed. Okay, drones are on fire, piloting's down. Not bad, you might as well come and help deal with the fire, because we have no dodge anyway. Oh boy. You just gotta laugh sometimes. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. We're not gonna restart straight away. That's defeatist attitude. But if Wai Jing wants to kick the bucket, no? Okay. I'm not gonna go wreck you off the get-go. I feel like that would just be extra rude. You tried so hard in the first combat. Okay. We're alive. Just. If you want to repair those doors anytime now, that would be great. It's a nice earthy sound when you hear a Rockman mashing a door back together. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. So we do combat. Probably combat in Nebula's not really what we want to do, but maybe if we get a chance we'll go back. No, we're going to attack the Slaver's Scum. We would love another crew member. Although, having said that, where we put them in the doors, maybe? That's depressing. Lasers and lasers. Not what we want to see. Okay. We probably want to attack weapons first. Maybe we'll be able to go down. Nope. Their Burst Laser Mark II is going to hit us, and there's nothing we can do about it. Hit us in the weapon. That's unfortunate. And in the oxygen, too. Come on, man. You're going to start auto-firing on the weapons, because we don't... Please don't shoot us with the Burst Laser Mark II again. Okay, thank goodness. That'll start losing some charge. Scary. We're living dangerously. You should wait now, because they have their Leo shield back up, but I'm hoping by the time... Yeah, there we go. By the time the mini beam will fire... Yes, thank you. Give us a crew member. Beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted to, an NG. It feels horrible. I'm not going to put an NG in the doors. NG, you are going to go in the weapons. Mr. Slug is going... Well, Mrs... I don't know. Why is she a guy or a gal? I don't know. I don't know. Don't know anything. We're going to have the Slug in the doors. We don't have sensors either. This is a really strange ship. No shields, no cloaking, no sensors, but you have drones. Very strange. We also don't have our oxygen turned on. We should probably turn that on. Generally helps if people can breathe. But alas, we've made it further than I thought we might off the get-go. Auto-surveyor with mind control. Given we have the cloning bay, that's not that big a deal. I'm hoping it'll mind control our slug so we can just murder the slug and then move on. What do you have for weapons? All lasers again? Nope, they had to do that to our pilot. Well, let's take the NG over there, because the NG will do the least damage, so hopefully they don't just have to kill each other. All the lasers at the start of this, too. Gross. We've had some gross ships for Sector 1. Guess any ship's gross when you have a makeup like this. Okay, he didn't miss. Do that. Please, miss. Okay, well you hit me, but in none of the rooms that matter, so I'll take that as a win. Mini beam. Go mash things. Thank you. And yeah, you guys can now auto-fire, that's perfectly fine. I'm going to keep you two in the same room temporarily, I think. Just in case we get mind-controlled again. We might. Nope, we're good. Okay, thank you. Everybody move back to where they need to go. Rockman, you can go in and help repair these doors, speed the process up a little bit. So we don't have a lot of health on the crew, collectively, but I think it's just enough to not have to, again, murder them all in space. Invisible drink. Okay. I would say compared to our previous start, this is not quite as smooth. But you probably didn't need to be a true genius to identify that, right? What if I'm being beckoned there for food? If you notice I'm looking away. What, that way? Sure, we'll take damage to our hull. We took damage to our hull, and I moved before we even restored all of our weapons. That's real. That's what you call a pro gamer move. Thinking about food, not about the game. At least the engine's there, so it will get repaired very, very quickly. They're going to try and run away. We clearly have to put on our shield overcharger. There's not much more we can do about it. Get the mini beam turned on. What are you going to... Oh, okay, well that's interesting. You ioned our drone. That's not good for us. That's very not good for us. You don't have any shields, though, so at least we can fire straight away without having to wait. And have them both miss. Oh. I know these guys tend to have slightly better dodge, but wow. Also, I'm pretty sure I can hear fire, but I don't know where it is, so... Do that, please. It's not in a room that matters, because otherwise you'd see it in the bottom, right? But... I don't hear it now, so let's close all these doors. Everybody still alive? Just about. Asteroid field? No. I'm gonna say no on that one. Big nopes. Oh, I don't want to fight you. You know what? I'm not going to. I know it's the wimpy answer, but... Super shield? We just can't deal with it. We don't do enough damage. Mini beam and nothing else? Get the shield overcharger in. You probably have some type of offensive drone. Beam drone. Absolutely the worst thing it could have been. And we have no oxygen either, so we'll... Mr. Slug, go deal with that, please. At least the shield overcharger was there, but... Yeah. We're just going to back to the status quo, because it took it out. Normally, I would be going for your shield with this mini beam, but it's very apparent that we're going to have to go for the drone. Like that. And you guys can stay on auto charge for that. Yeah, auto fire. Wow, we're getting wrecked something fierce. We don't need to accept their surrender, though, in this case. I think at this point, barring disaster, we shouldn't take any more damage. Well, 16 scrap for that feels incredibly disappointing, doesn't it? Very disappointing. Well, this might be a very quick second stab at this, eh? It was all going so well until it wasn't. In our camouflage... It's weird. Like, is it just me that thinks it's strange that the ship that's dressed in, like, camouflage is the one that doesn't have cloaking? That to me is strange. Very, very strange. Yeah, well, we might as well. Well, we can go to that quest marker anyway. We're going to go straight there. We need to find a store. It may be quite obvious, but... Yeah, we need a store. And this is not a store. This is a combat ship that... is going to fire missiles at us, and we don't have our defense drone anymore, so... It's probably going to be real bad. Let's go for maximum dodge. One miss we can deal with. Unfortunately, it does mean we can't hit their weapons as well. I still think we want to go weapons first here. Can we hit 4 rooms? Yes. Yeah, go for pure damage, please. Probably be helpful to turn our oxygen back on, huh? Oh, I didn't mean to have that fire. So mini beam don't auto fire. We're gonna have to wait. That was a bit of a dumb maneuver. There we go. Well, we survived. We're not making it look very glamorous, though, are we? Where are the stores in this sector? We're not going to have a chance. We're just going to have to go back here and then go to the exit. Wow, we're in a real bad state of affairs compared to the last time around. We will demand the surrender of their goods because we're just so far behind the curve. They're going to clearly run away, or at least attempt to. Hopefully they won't get that far. They're going to come board us? Well, on this occasion, because we do have the slug in the door room, we can have them take some damage first. Where do we want to attack? I don't mind if they board me. That's not that big a deal. I think we want to do this because it'll hit engines. Ow, you hit us in our piloting. Well, that is pretty rude. Slug, you might as well come help. On this occasion, yeah, auto fire is what we want to see. Please don't... Yeah, I was going to say, please don't knock our shield down first. Shield overcharger, I've mocked it a bit in the past, but the 2 power one's okay. I don't think it's amazing, but I think it's decidedly okay. That's a horrible deal. Why on earth would anybody ever do that? Let's jump to the next sector. Nebulous... Oh, or Lanius. Well, if we're going to go to a Lanius sector, it's best to do it in Sector 2, so I guess we'll go and do it. I'm going to go check what that food is. Be right back. Come back. It was chicken stew, well, soup, whatever you want to call it. It was tasty either way. Didn't have to cook it either, so that's a bonus. Oh, I forgot what terrible state of affairs we were in. There is a store, though. Do we want to be risky? No, I don't think we risk it for the biscuit. Let's go straight to the store, see what we can get. I was going to say maybe we can get enough to get shields outright, but... No. So, in terms of options, then... Wow, useful battery charger. I'm definitely going to pick that up. The shields are an absolute have to happen. Halberd beam is cool, but we can't afford to run it. We'll definitely get rid of the anti-drone, combat drone, garbagey thing. So it's gone. We don't need any of that. So 131 scrap, we just can't afford to get the halberd beam. It's a shame because it's a pretty good weapon. But we really can't make that work. And we get to repair a hull. 3 hull points. Whoa! I know, we spoiled ourselves, but we had to get shields. Do we have the power to run them? No. We had to pick them up. Anything in here dead end? Not really, so we should be able to move back north. You don't have any shields, so I'm going to say, yeah, we go for it. And that worked. Another store by the exit. That is... electromagnet, asteroid. We don't really like any of those, but we do like the knowledge that there's a store. Yeah, store by the exit. If we can get there with some scrap, that's exactly where we want it to be. Big if. Empty beacon. That's a big disappoint. So we can do what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maybe? We may have to buy fuel when we go to the store as well. No, we can't risk that. Things are bad enough. We can't risk sending crew places right now. I mean, we do need the shield overcharger, because that's one way of dealing with the missile, potentially. But yeah, what would we turn off to make that happen? I mean, we could turn off our engines, but that would really be only temporary. Temporarily do that, I guess. We can get that turned on. They're going to come board us in our door room. Well, that's fine. Batman, you can deal with that. Actually, let's send both of you temporarily. And then move you back for more dodge. We didn't dodge, which is a shame. So we're probably just going to get clubbed. Did I get 4? Not quite. But these 3 will do. Here's in our clone bay. I mean, of all the places to hit us, I'll take that one. Could have been a lot worse. And Mr. Slug, can you go repair that for me now, please? That would be awesome. You're going to die either way, but that's a pretty good offer. I will, just because it's for fuel, and that means we won't have to buy fuel probably at the store. So that might be an investment worth making. And get everybody back to their regular positions. Rebecca's still at half health, so she's fine. Fine, everything's fine. Do what, 1? Maybe the other way around, because we know these are empty beacons. Well, not combat beacons, they're not necessarily empty. So we what, 1, 2... I don't think we can play around too much. I'm going to go to the store earlier than I would like, just so we can heal up a bit. Because we have essentially 5 hit points. Strange, we've been in this abandoned sector. I don't think... Have we even seen a Lanier ship yet? We should probably turn our oxygen on for a little bit here. Probably would help them in their ability to live. So the real problem is that their missile launcher fires before their laser does. If it was the other way around, it would be significantly better for us, because then the super shield would take the missile hit, and then the laser wouldn't be able to break through the regular shield. But alas, what can you do, right? Yeah, you guys can be on auto fire as soon as we can. Thank you. Get our oxygen back on. We're definitely going to have to turn it on. That deal's nowhere near adequate. That's not happening. 23 scraps, fine. Not amazing, but fine. But yeah, we're in the terrible situation where we can't afford to have our shield, our weapon, and our drone on at the same time. How sad is that? Very is the answer. Do we go brave and go for 1 more beacon? No, we only have 4 hit points. We can't, like, don't set yourself up for failure. More than you already are. None of this is that important. Pegasus missiles are so expensive. It's just, yeah, 3 power. It's just not going to happen. We could buy sensors if we wanted to. I don't think it's that important because we have a slug. I know you can have as many subsystems as you like, but that's not good prioritizing, I think, at the moment. So we're going to do... Get a couple of fuel, and then repair up. We're going to have a whole 9 spare scrap. Whoop-de-doo. Reactor power is definitely going to be in our future. But at least we know we're not going to immediately implode. Is it just a laser? It should be a laser and a drone, right? Is it a system repair drone that I can't see? I don't know, but I'm going to try and avoid using a drone part. We shouldn't need to use it if it's just firing the once. Wow, that was a great shot. Do that. Because then if they try and run away, they're going to be a bit slower. We shouldn't have you on auto fire. In this case, that is not the right decision. Come on. There you go. Fire on shields. Then we do the exact same maneuver. Yeah, they're going to try and run away, but without any engines, that's going to be easier said than done. And without any hit points, that'll also be pretty difficult. As we found out last time. In the same episode, we'll probably end up gluing these together. 26 scrap. Nothing to shout at home about, but we're still alive. Just laser and beam. You have a drone. If this is a defensive drone, we can beat this ship without any difficulty. If it's an offensive drone, this is going to suck something fierce and we've made a terrible decision, but we'll see. Okay, defensive drone? Defensive drone. Beautiful. We don't even have to turn our shield overcharger on. Where were these ships in Sector 1? Well, they have a mini beam, and that took it off at the exact worst possible time, so I guess there's that. You can auto-fire on their shields, please. You've got to keep them offline. I didn't notice the mini beam at first, but they should at least be out of sync now, so they shouldn't do any damage. Hopefully. That's the theory anyway. That's a generous offer, but you're giving me lots of missiles and I can't do anything with them, so that doesn't work for me. Sorry, not sorry, but, you know, offer me drone parts, maybe I would have taken it. Alas, no. Oh, it's a shop. Well, one scrap short of the scrap recovery arm. That's pretty annoying. Because we don't have anything really that I'd want to sell. Long-range scanners we need while we're weak. I mean, the backup DNA bank is not terrible. Keeps your your crew safe in clone storage. But I don't have the capacity to take that right now. I'm not going to switch back to a med bay. I don't think that makes sense. Oh, this is a rubbish store. We couldn't even afford the Engie crew. Go double shield overcharge. No, I don't think so. Well, what a rubbish store. Well, it is what it is. We're clearly going to have to go to the exit because we are not diving with this guy. 5 fuel, I'll take it. I was expecting to hear the sound of hull damage, but no. We do not want to deal with super shields right now. Like we can barely deal with level 1 shields, and we have level 2 pretty much right around the corner. Ion Storm with no ship. Interesting, but no. Yeah, civilian sector I think is probably better than Zoltan Homeworld for us right now, but it's touch and go. Definitely want to auto fire on this guy because he can do some big damage to us. Oh, what a time to miss. We're gonna get hit for a free missile then, and that's a breach. You can tell by the sound. We will deal with that afterwards. Right now we want to just try and get this missile offline, please. Please. Oh, just on time. Okay, get in there and get that repaired. Whenever you're ready there, Rockman, to help out, that would be great. Oh, my light turned red. Surprised that didn't happen already. So my LED ring light, it's been doing this for ages. I've not actually been on camera that much, to be fair. But I don't have a light behind my desk, so I had to put a ring light in there, but I don't know if it's just not wired very well or something's loose or what, but yeah, periodically you'll just see me change colour. Ion Storm, probably about the worst possible thing that I could be dealing with, considering I am already reactor critical. So if we went down here, then across maybe it won't be? So are you a dead end? You are. Okay, that's good to know. Hmm. Hmm. Minecraft villager noises. Yeah, they're not. For a second there, I thought they were Laniuses, and I was just going to be incredibly sad. But no, they're not. Yes, the Clone Bay online. Get you in there. Get you into the weapons room. Oh yeah, we left it. Well, that was smart. 10 out of 10. Move there, Daniel. Well, with that logic, I mean, what we could do is just open every door. But no, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go in here, because if we lose in combat, we don't really care. Because we're going to come back in the Clone Bay anyway. So that's not, in this case, that's not a big deal. Yeah, we are more than fine with this. Well, that's kind of annoying, in fact. I hate to be the bearer of bad news for you, but you two are going the way of the dodo, so I can regenerate you. Because they had such a trivial amount of hit points, it didn't make any sense to not do that. So, while we take a moment to get our crew back, let's take a swig of our maybe invisible drink. It's not actually invisible, it's because the microphone's there. And trust me, with how much I've been fannying about trying to make this not sound terrible, I'm not going to see that that's a big issue. Okay, let's continue. Normally I would just ignore this ship, but you know what? We took a gamble. They tried to steal from us. We're going to wreck them now. I almost never do the purchase the weapon option, but we're clearly on the struggle bus, so... Felt like it was worth doing. I mean, at this point we might as well just have the auto fire on. Just, oh, if we can hit them though, that would be just peachy. Overcharger? Oh, how long did it take to not generate a shield? Oh, cool. Put it right in time for the laser that would be blocked anyway. Thanks so very much. That's great. Yeah, get this repaired, like, immediately. Okay, engine go repair the oxygen. Well, this is going fantastically well, isn't it? Don't auto-fire that. Oh, my lord. Please hit them. Please. Everyone get back to where they need to go. At least we're not going to get hit by that. Thank you, Shield Overcharger. Finally doing something useful. We do need our oxygen, but we're going to have to deal with it for now. Yeah, don't auto-fire yet. Every time we're ready, it misses. Every time. There we go. Maybe we'll even attack their piloting so that they are unable to get away as quickly. Turn our oxygen back on. I know we have no engines, but we need them. Eight missiles? No. I was going to get hit by that regardless. There was no consequence for me not agreeing. Again, don't auto-fire. And... there we go. And we have a super shield up, so yeah, so it's not going to take anything. Okay, well that was not fun. We lost scrap. It's always risky buying the weapon from the pirate. I always like just the hope that one time that won't screw you. But you know almost every time it's going to screw you. One can dream. One can dream. Yeah, we'll attack this ship. It has no shields again. Oh my... What the f... What is this? Absolute garbage. Bomb laser missile beam? Well, we're just gonna have to get lucky. That's a spicy meatball. And of course we miss. Please don't hit weapons. Okay, don't hit anything. That's even better. Well, 1 point on a room that's got nothing going on is fine. That's not fine. That is very much not fine. Thank goodness their bomb missed. Oh, a drone! We got something useful. It was still worth it. We have almost no health again, but it was definitely worth it. Door person, I guess we're going to have you go and sit on shields. I never did that. What was past me thinking? Yeah, you want a shield expert. Let's get to that store before we die. let's just get that done. Okay, what do we have? We don't need a life form scanner. Shield charge boosters. Yeah, this is a really, really poor store. So I guess we'll just repair a little bit. I would love cloaking, but we definitely cannot afford it. And let's get a couple of reactor power. Oh, of course there's another store there. Why wouldn't there be? Close to a sun is annoying, but we might deal with it for the sake of it. No, this is a dead end. So if we did what? We can't get from distress to store. I'd like to go here, but I don't think we can. So I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is where we're going to have to go. This is not a good layout either for the sector for us. We might be able to reach there in time, but I don't think we'd want to go anyway. I don't think the odds of it being any good is worth it. Oh yeah, we'll give you 15 missiles. We already had long-range scanners, so you just gave us 25 scrap. Is that worth it? I'm not sure. But we got most of our scrap back from buying the fake weapon, so I guess there's that. Empty beacon, whoop-de-doo. I hate dealing with the sun, but let's deal with it. And you have cloaking. Okay. What do you have for weapons? A beam and a laser. So we probably should go shield overcharger here. And I guess proactively we should try and air out some of these rooms. Do I want to air out the cloning center? Probably not. That's probably dangerous. Do that. Reduce the places where we can have bad time. We can't vent out the door room or this empty room without venting out the engines, which I would really rather not do. We want as much dodge as we can. Luckily, the shield overcharger still works while they're cloaking. I guess I never really thought about that. That'll still work if they are hiding. This is bad, though. Oh, of course, hit me in the... Why in the weapons? Why? Yeah, fire's not going to bother them either, which is very, very annoying. And that drone is... Oh my lord. Okay, well this is spicy. Drone's down, which means I need to get in there, but we don't have any oxygen. So do that. Rockman's going to have to come over there and start repairing it. We need to get the fires out. I'd rather have the Rockman deal with that, but he's too far away. Please don't knock our weapons out. Oh, just. By the skin of our teeth, but this is going to hurt. Really, it's all going wrong. Is it worth running away, potentially, even in this case? It's possibly worth it. No, I don't think we do need to run away, so let's get everything back on. Of course it missed. No, I think we're okay because their weapons are not down fully, but we're not in the worst state we could be in. Really, it's just a case of where's the fire going to come. Well, cloning could be worse, so go back, go back. Having no shields is going to be terrible. We have a fire in the clone bay, probably, so let's vent that out. Yeah, we definitely have a fire in the clone bay. Yet again, our weapons are having problems. Can we please hurry up? Because if this goes offline too, we're really, really stuck. Let's just get out. Let's jump to the store so we can deal with it in safety. Crikey, crikey Moses. No, not that useful. This... What is it? Anything in the store worth using? Not really. Whoa, what a load of rubbish. Well, pick up a couple of fuel and go heal again. I know, you're probably gonna die. Let's get you in. I'm actually going to let the slug die in the fire. I'm sorry, but that's what we want to have happen. Or not, because our clone bay is not online. That was dumb. Well, that was stupid. This is why I don't like clone centers, because I forget that they're not even on. So we lost our slug through dumbness. Dum 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 dum. That's just one of those turn your brain on moments, right? Well, if we're going to lose any crew, I would say the slug is probably the least useful one, so at least there was that. It's not much of a benefit, but alas. I don't feel like this is going to be a winning run. I'm just going to say it. I will do that just because it's good value. Okay, next sector, what you got? Rock controlled? Okay. Well, we do have a defense drone, so we can shoot down missiles now. Store off the get-go is not useful. We've not had... Normally, we're always looking for a store. We've not had that problem here. Am I going to be a sucker and offer to pay off this rock debt? Fine. Actually, we'll do that. Yeah, that costs us 20 wad for something that would cost 20. So really, it's no harm, no foul. Flat cannon. Why? Why a flat cannon? We hate those. Absolutely hate those. We couldn't... And they're boarding us and they have a beam. Oh my lord. Okay, they are attacking our drone system, which is inconvenient. So let's go stop that from happening. Eventually. Oh, it's a rock man. Okay. You're fully charged. You do have 2 bars of shield, so please don't miss. We could probably hit... Can we hit those 4? Surely we can hit these 4 rooms. Really? We have to be able to. Apparently not. Okay. Well, hit those 3 rooms anyway to get some weapons offline, please, if you could. Because this flat cannon's going to mince us something fierce. They hit doors, so I mean... That's fine. We got 1 hit on their shield, just. Turn off auto fire. Can this rockman leave, please? Why are you still here? There you go. Yeah, this is still gonna hurt. Please don't hit me with everything. Ow. That's a flak? Is that a flak too as well? That did a lot of damage. That hit that hit 3 times. Well, we're gonna go repair that clone sender because we know what happened last time. Brain stopped working. Wow, double resist on damage. That was pretty gross for us. At least their flat cannons down. Well, we're living to fight another day. Reasonable scrap. Can't complain too much on that front, but... Oh, I still can't believe we lost that crew member. That's so stupid. That was a big old double dumb. Can we get back to where you need to be, please? Sun asteroid field. I'm gonna politely decline both of those options. I do not want them. Well, that's a relief. We didn't have any choice on that. We got 35 scrap, might have lost a crew member. Maybe the game's just being nice for a change and be like, you've been bad enough. Aid the ship. I've also noticed we're pretty low on fuel. Another flak cannoner? I think that's just a regular flak one, but still. Very, very rude. And yeah, now that we're dealing with 2 layers of shields all the time, it makes life a lot more difficult. This is terrible news. I'm gonna have to go and send the Engie to be a pilot so the human can come and help fight. Turn on your clone bay this time. Because you're clearly gonna need it. Oh, around the shields. That's just fantastic. Well, we're going to have to eat our dodge for a moment because we need to repair that. Yeah, this is going to be bad. This is going to be real bad. Yeah, we are in the we could be toast category right now. Because we have to repair the shield. We don't have a choice. And we don't have enough weapons online to do any damage to them. Yeah, I think we might be done here. I think this might be resting spaghettis. Yeah, don't even repair the weapons. You need to repair the shields like yesterday. You go and repair the piloting so we have some dodge. No engines either. That's yeah. We're probably going to be good gaming here, and by good gaming I mean sad time gaming. No, we're having fun. It's just not going very well. Okay, piloting's been repaired. Get in the piloting. So there's a fire in the drone room. You need to get in there and repair the weapons. We can do something. We can't do anything right now. I think somebody is in the shield room, but I can't go and attack them with anybody other than the Rockman. So you're going to have to come back and repair the clone bay. Yeah, I think, guys, with our 1 hit point, we're done. We are, yeah, mega toast. This run, to be fair, the second go around here, I don't think we ever stood a chance. We were so slow off the start. Technically, we scored higher, I think. Yeah. I think the first run we were doing really well and just got incredibly unlucky. The second run, yeah, I think we just kind of sucked a bit. So, there's that. Next episode, I think we might play with this a little bit more. I think this ship is better than the South B, but that's not saying very much, is it? We'll play it some more next episode. Give the video the old like if you enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.